What's up? This is your boy Super,
No
and
point just
welcome to the
standing
Butt
around.
Triathlon. Next up, the catwalk balance test. Your contestant, Mamba Marie, up now. That's not why I keep falling off of this damn log. Like I was making jokes, she got a Mamba, and how it looks so much different in this scene than in all the other scenes we've seen it. Now is the only time it looks human. Once you start falling, you fucking fall. There's no tapping, you can't tap to the right 3 times, and 2 seconds later tap to the right once. You can't baby it like that. You just gotta go hard or go home. It's unforgiving. One of the bad things about having the analog sticks. It'd be so much easier with the D-pad.
Maybe this is the way.
Damn. Why is this so hard? Did she find another way? Is that what she said? She's still standing there. My God.
No point just standing around.
What the fuck? It's like we can't balance at all. I might be using the wrong stick. I think I'm using the wrong stick. I'm trying to use the left stick. Left stick you use to walk, and I think it says right stick when has a right stick button picture when you get on it. I think I'm using the wrong stick. Wow, I am using the wrong stick. Wow, I was using the wrong stick this whole time. Don't I feel silly? A
Wonder where
locomotion.
this goes.
And straight up and down the hill.
Yeah. But what's on the other end?
A tour of the murder mystery mansion. What do you think's on the other end? Oh, that was a good shot. You don't get to see her face much. There's a bench, light pole, another light pole. For a second, thought we could climb up that onto the train yard, I guess. How's she gonna get up? How are they keeping that guy so distracted? From coming, they should have already went up and came back down to him
Do you
already.
live
As
out
long
here
as
on
they
this
take.
island? Get down. With your family?
My wife is... she died.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
Come on. We're...
They haven't even made it up yet.
Mr. Du'Met, is this an actual palm tree? Was this shipped into the island?
I don't think so.
Like some creature crawls out from underneath that opening.
Maybe this is the way.
Oh, we're spotted.
If I wanted to go on nature hikes, I wouldn't have moved to the city. This shit is not in my job description.
But it's tons of fun. Something on the ground. An oval. It's a tree. Look like death coins. Continues or something. Look like the Resident Evil game where you first started getting coins. 3. I think you've gotten coins and there was vendors in most of the games. I think it was 4 that I'm thinking of though. Or maybe you got, in the remakes, you got coins and saw a vendor, but not in the originals or something like that. Yeah, red herb.
This reminds me of shit summer camps.
Summer camps are a lot less wilderness than this. This is like extreme wilderness. This is on an island, mind you, in the middle of a forest. When you can count the people here on your 2 hands, there is no cell phones, there is no walkie-talkies, there's no flare guns, there's no
Okay.
guns.
If I can get the car moving and stop it here, we'll be able to get across.
How are they going to do that with
You see
nobody
the control
knowing?
panel? It's trashed. I don't even
Right,
think there's
down,
power.
left, down, right, down, right. I got it. How do we select and do it? I don't know. But I got the idea of it. Yeah, it's not a puzzle in that regard. There's a ladder. Here's some cords going in the building. Oh, it's locked still. Look like a storm cellar entrance. Shimmy shake. Make you quake. At least we're in. This was not in a storm cellar. There's a toolbox. That would come in handy. Here's the Jenny. Really, they're not going to notice this.
Maybe we can get this thing working.
Still remember the puzzle.
Jamie, can you fix this?
I can fix it. She's got to use a multimeter? I don't need to use a multimeter. Right? Oh, that's not right. Right? Oops. What? Follow the arrows and don't go out of sequence unless you want to trap the whole system.
God damn!
It's awfully quiet. You should have wrote it up. Aren't they stupid? We are going to write it up.
What's through here?
Hear that?
It's a cannon. Oh, somewhere spotted. Where do I hide at? Bringing out the dead bodies. So we're going to go up behind him. It's not an oval. It's a horn. A high heel. He murdered a woman. A heel from a stiletto. A woman got into difficulty on the island and broke her heel. She's no longer with us. I bet you we come across her skeleton. So we're in a new area. We didn't get much of a chance to look at anything. But there's nothing. We didn't look in here.
Wonder what these are.
They're crates, silly. Hazardous substance, poison. So that's how he kills them. Or it could probably be like a lie or something to burn up bodies. I think that's the symbol for poison. Caustic has a different symbol. Acid, I think that might be a symbol for acid. There's a different symbol for something that's deadly and something that's an irritant.
Hey! Oh.
How did you get here so
much
fast?
better. I guess I just needed to rest it for a minute. I think I'm
She
okay.
rested
a
and
shortcut
caught
up
up
the
to
I
us.
really
That was
need
like
you
an
to
hour.
stay where I say.
You got it, Mr. Du'Met. We're all here now. Let's head on. Everyone stay under the watchful eye of Mr. Du'Met, please. Kate. What do you think?
A summer camp from hell.
Whatever.
She didn't learn anything from that little trip. He's got a nice jacket. A little small. Pulling off the Dean Winchester.
Coming or what?
Uh-huh.
You afraid of heights?
The intro to these
Maybe.
games are an awful lot like the show Supernatural. It's an awesome show. You should definitely watch it. It's about the paranormal and two
Oh,
brothers
shit!
that
We're all
hunt
gonna
paranormal
die!
things like vampires, ghosts, werewolves.
Just
But it's an awesome show. I'm not usually into fantasy
Oh my
things,
God,
but I
relax,
absolutely
Mark.
love that show. It does it in a perfect manner to pique my interest.
That's serious drop.
I don't even really like
You good?
games, any magical games on the computer. I mean, any magical video games. Kind of like Skyrim's as magic as I
You
go.
can do it. Eyes forward. Don't look down.
I got it. It's fine.
Is it
She's
though?
gonna break all their hearts.
I shouldn't have looked.
It's just water down there. You can
Water
swim.
under the bridge.
Besides, the bridge looks dependable. Ish.
Looks very
Come
dependable.
on. I'll help.
Those aren't no tiny thin women that are jumping on it.
That's it. Look, it's fine.
I'm not looking.
Don't look down.
Yeah.
It's weird how they have these gravitational lensing effects on their characters. Or maybe it's their sunglasses around their edges of the characters. Like when
Thank you.
things are filmed for a green screen, you
always
get
knew
that
how to get
weird
me
border
through the shit.
around everything that wasn't green.
We should catch up to Mr. Du'Met.
Where is everyone?
Apologies, they're all city folk. Come on, let's go. We're losing the day, people.
God, I love the environment. See, that was the type of effect that was around the edges of her. See how there's there's the white fog, there's the gate, and in between the white fog and the gate, there's this weird, abnormal transparency. It's like wavy. I forgot what I was. I had a word for that, but I forgot what it was. Looks like gravitational warping, like black holes and things like that. Or radiation from gas fumes, radiation
This,
gas
wow. Mr.
fumes,
Du'Met,
lots
this
of
place
things
is
make the
magnificent.
transparency look like that.
Maybe this won't be a waste of a weekend.
What is there? Is there radiation and gas fumes? Why would gas fumes do that? Because it's just the light reflecting off the liquid in the fumes. Anything that's a gas is really a
There you
liquid
are.
floating in the air.
What are you doing?
Kate saw the girl in the hotel window.
I saw a little girl. Up there.
How did you know who it was?
Maybe it's your one fan.
See, it's
Now
around
she's
her head
lost
too. It
forever.
was in the
You're
close-ups.
such a
See, it's
dick.
around her hair too. It's like image
Everything in
transparency
here is
when you,
fragile. Please be careful.
when like, there's 5 strands of hair, but a whole 10 by 10 image is visible. So you have transparency in the image,
Man, this is brilliant.
and it just make things like it's a
Whoa.
clear image over another image. So it
Look at
does
this.
warping or something like
It's
that.
amazing.
Because the hair is too small and thin to make it the image
Would you all mind signing
the
in at
size of
desk,
the
please?
hair. So there's a bigger transparent image around it.
This isn't everything.
I'm sure the rest is almost here. I'll make sure it gets
But
to your
looks
rooms.
good there.
Kate's makeup case is slowing it down.
It looks so abnormal in the first part of the game.
Blue backpack.
Settle in, and I'll meet you all at dinner. At 8.
Mr.
So this is
Du'Met,
a
I
replica
cannot
of the
say
hotel
thank you enough
on
to
its own
those
private
listeners.
island.
Truly
This
fantastic.
was definitely not an island. It was
I
downtown
told you
Chicago
this
by
was
the
a good
World's
plan.
Fair.
I told you.
See, the fact that it's a replica really drives up the creepy factor like times 10. If it was the real thing and he owned it and he was the caretaker, it would be a totally different story. There's no need for them to go to a replica. I mean, I guess it makes... You gotta let your visitors know it's a replica. 178 people died in that hotel. More gravitational lensing. Because the effect is over on top of the chair, and the effect's for the background, but on top of the background is the chair, then the effects working on the chair too.
About all day, and I have to sit here worrying. Gone all day, and not a word from you.
It is Mammy. Has to be a replica. No other possible explanation. I wouldn't call it the World's Fair Hotel for tourists to the World's Fair and have it be on an island.
This is my dog.
Oh! Sorry. You're jumpy.
Well, I'm glad to be back in the
Oh my
hotel.
god. I think I peed a little.
It's such
How
a
did you not
nice
hear me coming?
atmosphere.
It
It's so
was-
pretty too.
I don't think we're the only ones here.
Yeah, Kate saw a little girl looking out the window at us when we were outside.
You didn't think you
That's
were.
who I saw.
You
A
didn't
little
think you
girl.
were the
Mr.
only
Du'Met
one.
probably has family, his staff, maybe friends.
I don't know shit. That's my point
That
too.
said,
We
this
had
place
no
does give me
idea who
willies.
would be here.
It's unique.
Were you
The
singing?
guy owns a fucking hotel and she thinks he lives
Yeah,
alone.
that's my being scared song. This is my don't be scared song. Sing it and I won't be scared long. Doesn't rhyme.
Ah, how
I bet.
cute.
181. I think I'm around the corner.
183? This is me.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck out there. Don't get lost. Scream if you need me for anything.
Thanks.
I got you.
Nothing to be scared of.
Actually, hey,
Yeah?
why don't you hang a second while I unpack, then I can help you find your room? Something about this place makes me want to use the buddy system.
Yes. Thanks. I'd end up lost, probably.
It's just a
She's
hall.
got a
dude.
weird ass look this whole conversation. Totally doesn't match her demeanor.
And here
And
we
the guy
are.
in the beginning was so
Well,
good, H.H. Holmes.
It's cozy?
These are all abnormally ugly people. You know how the
Cozy
people
is
say there's not
fun.
enough fat
If we have to
people,
double up
so
like last time,
it
we're out
seems
by
like they
morning.
picked
You
all
talk in your
abnormal
sleep.
looking people.
Not sure I ever told you that.
Not one of
Sure.
them I would look at and say,
What
damn,
did I
they're
say?
pretty.
Actually, it was just a bunch of incoherent swearing.
Oh, I was awake. I was reading Kate's social media posts.
She's probably the
Ugh.
best normal looking one as far
Okay,
as
don't
looking
hate
good.
me. But she's been kind of nice to me.
But she looks
I mean, I
kind of
think
butch
she's more
and
upset
thick.
about Mark than she lets on.
Lies. She's a robot.
Where's the bathroom?
Wait, what?
Old school.
Gross school. What if I have to pee in the middle of the night? Am I gonna walk in on Charlie sitting on the pot?
Guess that means there's no minibar either.
Shows what you know.
Damn, that's probably
What is
some
that?
Wine.
old ass wine.
Genius.
I feel like
Over
if we
100
start
years
drinking,
old.
Charlie will find out and lecture me and make me
If
feel
you're
like an
over
asshole
21
again.
and in
Yeah,
your own hotel room,
he
what
does
does he
that.
have to say about it?
But we're not on the clock. Not
Right.
until we're rigging to shoot.
Which is hard to do drunk.
I'm not suggesting we get full on hammered before we
It's
work.
looking
Why
judging
are
by
you
the
doing
sun
that?
coming in
I'm
the window, it looks
thirsty.
like it's gonna be night.
Also, you're cute when you're worked up.
I don't. Cute?
I
think
knew
I'm
she was gonna be a lesbian. I fucking knew it.
Oh,
Look, she's all sitting with her legs open, wearing a skirt.
Gotta stick on my own if you want to share lip cooties.
thanks, but I can find mine.
Where'd it go?
It's
I see
all
the way
way
she looks
against
at her.
the
She's a
wall. See it?
lesbian. What is with that dust?
You okay?
Shit.
You trying to scare me now?
No.
Revenge? Cause good job.
There's like ashes under there. And she has asthma.
You sure you're okay? Cause yeah, maybe me scaring you didn't help, did it?
No.
She's got a
But seriously,
bitchy ass
it's
looking
not your
face.
fault.
She looks like she got the devil in her.
I try to pretend like it isn't a thing, you know? Like I don't want to be depending on
She's
an
supposed to
inhaler.
be vulnerable and
I try to
choking,
mind
but
over
look how
matter and
angry and evil she looks. My
dust
God.
and allergies and I just need to be more careful.
You sure?
Sure.
She needs to have
I'm
the
sure.
wispy female sideburns that cling
So,
to her face and kind of like wisp up,
Cozy.
like they're leeching onto her. Maybe a little mustache hair, a little shadow, a little 5 o'clock shadow.
You wanna try that? And now you're poisoned.
It's not that bad.
You're not lying?
It's vinegar.
It's piquant. Decent vintage.
Sure.
I'm getting oaky
You
undertones.
see how easy she opened
A
that?
hint
That
of
means it wasn't sealed
citrus.
properly and somebody would have already been drinking from it. That shit's vinegar. If she
And
she didn't
I
use
want to say a strong, healthy amount of moldy sweat socks.
she should have used a
hate you.
corkscrew.
You are such a liar.
That shit's vinegar.
Oh, sorry. The wine is trash. Totally lied about that. Really?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, what I said earlier. I didn't mean to make you feel weird.
Now she's got some liquor in her. She looks less evil.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, some
we
alcohol.
work together and Charlie is always on me about being more professional and
I get it.
no, I mean
She
I'm
needs a
not
little
saying I
more
don't
shadowy,
appreciate it,
darker areas in her
or that I don't
skin.
think you're cute too. It's just
Move in, fuck it.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, Oh, you bitch!
I'm just fucking with you. I wanted to kiss you for months. I just was scared to make a real move.
Sparks, Trophy and Jamie and Aaron kissed. And then they ran out of time.
Sorry.
She has heart problems. Special feature unlocked.
Who is that?
Is it lesbian porn? What
What the
WTF,
fuck, Charlie?
Charlie?
You just standing there trying to listen in?
What? No, I was just about to knock.
What do you want?
Did I interrupt something?
No, we're just talking shop. We're worried about the power grid handling all of our gear.
Yes. If this place
This
is running
isn't the
on a
real
generator,
18th,
we need to know
19th
what it's
century
putting out.
building. This is a
I
replica.
don't care what you guys are doing.
You've
Then why are you
tested the
lurking?
power on the
I
way
can't
here when you
find my
turned on the
room,
train.
and I need a fucking cigarette.
These funny shapes are numbers. They go up and down in order.
Thank you. I've just been down.
But the
there.
halls switch,
Look, give me 10,
close,
then we
and
should get a rough plan for
reorient
getting our first
themselves.
shot.
We have all
It's the
evening.
HHH
Can we
murder
plan after
mansion.
dinner? I'd like to chill for a minute after the trek getting here.
I want to be shooting after dinner. You've got 10 minutes.
The late shift.
Okay, we'll be down in a few then.
Oh, Erin, I checked my blue bag.
Wow, he looks so
No
weird
cigarettes.
imposed
That's
over
where
the
I put them.
background
Show me. Maybe one of us is colorblind and doesn't know what a blue
from the
bag
last
is.
angle. It's discoloration.
To be continued, then?
Looks like he's
Yes.
not in the hotel, like he's a hologram or
Definitely.
something. See if she does too.
Good luck finding your rooms.
They caught on to it. Mirror looks totally strange. There's him with the girl again. That's his daughter. His wife died. Here's when they make their false assumptions and they're like overly
the hell are
suspicious.
they going?
And then after they figure out that's his daughter, his wife died, like they know, then they get into false sense of security. That seems to be happen a lot in these games. Oh, look, she's got a little birthmark on the tip of her nose. Little mole, little Moel. Two-way mirror. That's him. That guy was wearing the gloves. When they got into the ferry, I'm trying to think if that guy that invited him to the New Year is the one I saw wearing gloves. He was driving the vehicle. I think it was the guy in the car was different than the guy on the ferry. You know, that looked like the first to die. Our main star of the show,
Well,
I'm
what's it
looking-
called? The person who speaks a lot during the narrator,
wanted you
the
to have this.
host. I forgot the
breaking
word.
down walls, navigating the maze of anxiety. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think she thought it might help with your stress, or...
Absolutely not. I'm not stressed, okay? Do I look fucking stressed?
To the extreme.
That was rhetorical.
Who you calling
Your
retarded?
cards came out nice enough.
Oh yeah, embossing. Makes a huge difference.
You old guys love business cards. Old school. You old school guys.
I also put it on heavy stock and did the logo in foil. Damn.
You can use the lockpick doors.
Did you find them?
No. I swear
Man,
I put them in here. I don't understand.
The level of horror game they could have made if they didn't want to have such a cinematic story. They could have made something so good. Like
Look, stop
PT.
tearing around in there like a maniac. Be organized about it. Methodical.
Blue bag, front pocket. I made a specific mental note of it. They're gone, Charlie.
Gone? Just like that?
What was it?
Are you saying somebody took them?
I
Something they
don't...
could use to
Actually, I can see
contact the
Cam doing
outside.
that. Or Jamie.
I'm sorry.
Don't you trust anyone?
It's fine. Let's just get on with things. This place is massive. Surely there is a pack of cigarettes in here somewhere. Even if that
Oh,
ain't...
You
someone
need
has
'em that
stolen
bad?
cigarettes.
There was a bar off the lobby. There must be cigarettes in the bar, right?
I mean, technically, it's not legal to smoke in bars, so...
Come on, we're checking. If you find them first, all will be forgiven.
They keep every game. They get more and more turning into a real game with separate, different controls and mechanics. Now we can equip shit. Guess we should have read the back. The yellow cross. That old yellow cross. T.S. Hartley. From the best-selling author, Kill Them All, God Will Recognize His Own. July 22nd, 1209. In just one day, the peaceful city of Béziers has been plunged into massacre. Tyrant Crusader Simon de Montfort is determined to purge the city of all practicing Cathars by the most horrific means necessary. Deep in the church of St. Marie Magdalene's hidden caverns, a last remaining group of Cathar Perfecti have hidden away, but can't hide forever. The youngest Perfecti, Father Escrivian, has come up with a desperate plan to escape with the help of his lifelong friend Catholic priest Maret. But it all hinges on a fine balance of bravery and faith. Gripping, thrilling history come alive. This is Hartley at his finest, the Herald. Sounds interesting. What's wrong with this mirror? Why is this the only mirror that doesn't seem to work? They must have noticed the problems in the previous room and thought, we can't fix it, let's just disable the rest of the mirrors in the game. Is that what happened? Room's clear. Move out. Or else he was a vampire. Even though the mirror was just
The
blurred,
scope of this place
we
is...
still didn't see his
I can't
reflection
believe
in
we've
it.
looked into this.
No
Are you
blurred
worried it will make our
reflection
other
or no
episodes look
nothing.
cheap?
They are cheap. Can't be helped. This
His
will be the
voice
one that
sounds a
people
little
remember.
weird.
The one that wins an Emmy?
Exactly, that's the spirit.
Like
Stick
he's
with
in
me,
a
Erin.
hallway or
I'm
something. I
going
don't
places.
know. Breaking down
You
this
think
a
we'll
book
get
we
another
just
seat?
through.
Let me worry about that.
Professor
You stick
J.P.
to
Hunter is
making
an
sure
author
that
and
my life
counselor with
runs
over 20
smoothly,
years'
and I'll make
experience
sure
helping
you keep
patients
working.
overcome their anxiety
Sound
and
good?
panic attacks. Within this book, you'll find a
Sure.
step-by-step guide designed to give you the tools you need to find a path out of the maze of anxiety. Following a unique monthly plan, you will learn anxiety-busting tips and tricks to incorporate into your busy daily life. Professor J.P. Hunter has helped thousands of people manage their anxieties and given them the confidence they need to break down walls and tackle their demons face on. That hat definitely fits his character. The reflections of just when we walked back here, it looked like the back of his head. He had a stripe, like a skunk stripe of normal hair, and the sides and the bottom were gray. It looked really weird, but it was just the reflections. It's cool out here. It shines like it does in the real life. Looks really weird though. We're into that age where a game wouldn't seem normal if it didn't have people with dyed hair, tattoos, and piercings in it. Remember back in the 90s, that was still like a taboo thing. Trapdoor, an oobly. Break
Got to be
oobly
worth
moogly.
something.
4. 4 lives, 4 continues. They don't notice anything strange about this weird hallway leading into that small square room that's unfurnished. No attic door. Just a weird ass little room at the end of the hallway. They don't say anything about it. And look at this one. They don't even care. Oh, and look at this. My wood. We've went to heaven. Architectural heaven. We really have to go all the way downstairs. Granthem Du'Met. Mr. Morello, good evening. Thank you for allowing me to contact you directly. Your publisher said that you were very keen to hear from me. It seems we have a mutual interest. I spent several years constructing the ultimate Holmes tourist experience by faithfully recreating the World's Fair Hotel. We have not yet opened to the public as there are finishing touches to complete, and I consider a man of your knowledge can provide insight that is invaluable. This guy probably, like, they finished the hotel without the traps and torture devices, and that's why they called this guy. And this guy killed the guy who made the hotel. That's my guess. Therefore, I invite you to visit the hotel for the week, and as we see now, it's not his. The experience is designed to accommodate groups of 5 guests, so I extend the invitation to 4 friends or family of your choosing. I must insist that the invitation be kept confidential until the hotel is publicly announced. So please only invite guests that you can trust to do so. I hope you can accept my invitation. Please reply to confirm your attendance and the 4 additional guests that you would like to bring. Should you accept, a limousine will be sent to pick you and your guests up at 7 p.m. this Friday underneath the railway bridge at corner of S. Wallace Ave. So either he invited us all as his guests, or he killed the guy and decided to pretend he was him. Oh no, this is a letter to somebody else. Grantham. No, this is a letter from Grantham, the guy we met, to someone else. Who is Joseph Morello? Is that me? It's a copy of our letter he sent me? Is that what that is? That looks like a copy of the letter he sent me. Now we're backtracking. Should probably just go downstairs. I was so confused. I thought, like, that was definitely his letter. He
Charlie,
owns the hotel.
I was hoping next season maybe I could do more with the sound design, more creative stuff.
Erin,
Sound-
what you
sound
already
effects?
do for this company is very valuable.
Carrying
can
your
see that. I've
bags
been
and
there
picking up your
before.
laundry.
Absolutely.
Then you have a
To get ahead in
time.
this industry, you have to pay your dues. Show you're ready to muck in.
I think you
Sound
should get an
effects would be a good start.
An assistant.
That means she
Oh, it
could
was just a
still work
stupid
on the
idea,
same
Charlie.
shows you are, but just add sound effects. It might
A personal
liven up, bring you
assistant.
more audience.
Sort of. And then I could help out with the editing.
Pardon
Well,
me?
no shit. No shit.
The audio mix. Look, I just think you've got so much to give, so much
Why would I
experience.
investigate the noise
And it's
before
an
I find the
opportunity
bar?
to pass that knowledge on.
Right. Yes, I suppose it is.
Look at this empty photo
And an
frame,
assistant
empty
wouldn't lose
armoire,
any cigarettes,
boot
would they?
armoire.
Exactly.
I would definitely not
Hey,
investigate the
maybe
noise
Mr.
at
Du'Met is
all.
in the back office. You could just ask him about cigarettes.
Mr. Du'Met knows
So,
exactly where
do
to
you
find
still want
us.
to direct movies, Charlie?
He would ring no
I am
bell.
directing.
No, but I mean,
And we're in a
really,
hotel anyway.
with a
If you
big
ignored a
budget
bell
and big
ringing, nobody
stars.
would think anything about it.
Erin, there's something important that you have to understand. In the work that we do, the very important work, the truth
Keys to the
is the
bar.
star.
Guess that's what we get for investigating the
right.
sound. He laid the
Yeah,
keys to the
sorry,
bar
Charlie.
on the desk next to the bell.
So you don't want to direct movies?
Can we move on from this?
Mr. Du'Met was busy killing somebody, but was kind enough to lend us the keys. Why is this shiny if I can't open it? This lobby just doesn't look like the real hotel. The real hotel's check-in counter had tons of windows, and it was right at the front of the building. But here's the same book. We can probably even see those people's names on it. Thomas and Cecile Hall. Oh, this is year 22. Why, it looks a lot older than 2022. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but it's all 20. These people never checked out. That's the important part. The most recent people: Charlie Lonnet, Kate Wilder, Jamie Tiergan. Isn't that actress? Mark Nestor, Eric Keenan. All didn't check out. We got something for that, didn't we? No. This one. The guest book for the hotel, it shows when the crew checked in and when the previous parties checked in before them. Oh, so that's because that's us. That's why we haven't checked out. Here's the sound
I
gear.
suppose I should be thankful it's just my cigarettes that are missing and not our gear.
Wow. Back to the ye old double doors. Where she is. Thanks for the clue, mate. Which side? I think this side. The key to the bar is gone forever.
Why don't I go check for a gift shop or something? I've already had one asthma attack today,
You
and this
really
dust cloud is
aren't scared
exactly
to
what I
leave our
don't
old
need.
professor
Gift shop might
here.
have cigarettes.
Exactly.
Had a girl.
I probably might
Hello?
be a little scared trying to leave this split up with anybody. There's
Mr. Du'Met?
a mannequin bartender. Wow.
Hello?
This reminds me of one of the bars in Fallout 4. The dugout in bar, where it's mostly raiders or something like that. I'm not sure about if it's mostly raiders. Cigarette machine. It's empty. Got one pack
Yes!
left.
Yes!
He's went a long time without a cigarette.
Of course he wants exact change. Damn it!
Prairie dogs. Those are probably, well, it's a recreation of the bar. I can't be that old.
Wow! An animatronic. Ha! That's
What will it
amazing.
be, Mr. Du'Met, sir?
I'll have a packet of cigarettes,
Trying to
please.
cash in on the Five Nights at Freddy's craze. Their
packet of
killers are
cigarettes,
animatronics now. No way.
Hello? Hello? A packet of smokes? Figured it was too good to be true. Never mind. Thank you, Robo Barman.
Certainly, sir. Whenever you wish.
No fucking way.
Need some change, mate.
I don't suppose you've got any spare change back there, have you?
Definitely from the south side of England, huh?
Thought not.
Hit it till it spits. Can I get behind the counter there and mess with your register? You got any change? Yeah, press no sale, press tender. Or change the button on the bottom right. It's not gonna let me though. Oh, we gotta put cash in first, I see. Dollar change. I know it's the card, okay.
Fuck.
Where'd the mannequin go?
Next round's on me. Promise.
You got the change.
Yes. Come to daddy.
I don't think they're meant to come out. That's a trick machine.
Oi.
It might be a death
Oi.
trap. Cigarette death trap machine. Where am I supposed to hit? Nowhere.
Life would be so much easier with that in my jacket pocket.
Why is everything delayed? It's gonna fall now. Like in some sort of time warp.
No. No, please. I'm having a really shit day, and you've just made it worse.
Don't know what to do now. Probably open the machine. He's got, considering he can pick locks with 2 items that he carries, he should be able to pick that one open. Is that a peephole on it? It's a fake cigarette machine. Might not might not have the kill part on it yet. But like that seems like what he would do, you know, have a cigarette machine trick somebody and kill
Thank
him,
you,
and him
Lord.
watch it and record it for fun. That's the type of shit that went down.
What? No, come on, you piece of shit.
That's
Don't
not
do
real
this to me.
cigarettes.
Antique rubbish. Give them to me. Give me my cigarettes. Right.
The curator.
That's it.
Or is it
I'm
H.H.
gonna go get my
Holmes?
key grip, and they are gonna kick the shit out of you.
Hey, Charlie.
Who was behind
Yeah.
him?
I'm
The
still
ghost
in the
of
bar.
H.H.
I think
Holmes?
it's dinner time. We should get everyone else.
Okay, I'm coming. And I'm coming back for you with a fucking pry bar.
Are you alone in there? Who's that behind the bar?
What?
Hey, it was the ghost of H.H. Holmes.
Hey, I had a thought on an intro segment.
You want to shoot now?
Yeah, if we get it shot and in the bank, maybe Charlie will stop rewriting everything I come up with.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
You're the leading lady, you're not supposed to be writing anything.
What?
Nothing. Just give me a sec, and I'll be good to go.
I'm supposed to buy nothing is eating away at you?
Yes.
How many times have you cleaned that lens?
I'm just prepping my gear.
Really?
Yeah.
Always focusing on the detail, Mark. What about taking a huge risk and just do something? I watched you fuss for a whole week before you turned down that job offer,
Do
all
it.
because you had to
Do
take
it.
one extra
Do
train
it
to
till you're
get there.
satisfied.
The job wasn't the right move. The train thing confirmed it.
Flimsy. I don't buy it.
You don't have to buy it. Come on, let's shoot this.
Love how
Let's use
everybody
natural
flirts
light
with
so we can do it
everybody.
alone.
Didn't the lobby have starlight?
I don't
Welcome to
remember.
the
I just want to look
welcome to the
decent.
double doubles. The 2020s.
You look good in any light. I'm not worried.
You trying to butter me up?
Yes. Is it working?
Marginally.
I'll take it.
Mark, why are you letting them all think I broke up with you? I feel like if Jamie knew the truth, she might back off.
Oh, they have
I mean-
history.
They all just assumed.
I can't decide if that's sweet or selfish. Or both.
We're hitting the golden hour. We should be able to find a good spot.
I don't know why you camera dorks
What's the
call
golden
it that.
hour?
It's 15 minutes at best.
Yes and no, if you have the right reflector.
15 minutes at the most. Look, let's go find some light and get started. Thanks for doing this.
You're only
Twilight,
asking because your arms are too
best
short for a
time to
good
shoot.
selfie angle.
My arms are not short. Where to?
Like, maybe
The
I like it
balcony
because
would
it's
make for a
like
cool angle.
Let's
Adobe
find a way
brick.
up there.
Looks like an Adobe if you're not looking close and
How's the
don't
new
see.
place?
It'll do for now.
Do you like it?
It's just a place to keep my shit in crash. Short-term lease, so I can take my time to find something I really...
Whoa, there, bucko.
I was just checking for light.
Remember our talk about boundaries? I need my room to be my private, safe place.
Sometimes I'm glad we went to therapy. Other
Why'd
times,
you leave the
it makes
door
for some
open?
weird-ass rules.
She's upset because he broke up
I
with
was
her, and
afraid
yet
you'd
she
be
won't let him
sleeping
in
on
the
the couch in
bedroom.
the studio while you obsessed over finding the perfect place with the right wall color near the proper train station or bus stop or...
Maybe we should just add this topic to our discussion no-fly zone list.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, since we can't do it... So, if Du'Met catches us in here, are we breaking one of... Shit! That scared the fuck out of me.
Wasn't the devil.
Yeah, I feel like Du'Met is the kind of dude who loses his shit if you break his rules.
Oh,
Since
what
his
was your
first book in
boot when you took
2002,
away our phones
Joseph
like we
Morello
were
has
kind of
been
teenagers?
fascinated by investigating serial killers, none have intrigued him more than Mr. H.H. Holmes. In his latest paperback, Morello examines more than 15 years of his own research and writing, separating fact from fiction to provide evidence about the truth behind the historic case of America's first serial killer. Was he the devil? That's what he said. No, he said the devil's in me. Somebody's got into some shit up
This
here.
takes me back. I used to carve the hell out of my desk in middle school.
Rebel.
That's a little bit different. That one on the top. We can use our monopod to reach it. Yeah, I tried anyway. Selfie stick, that's a monopod. Book of Witchcraft. Bird's Destined Marriage is Mr. and Mrs. Robert Hall of Silver Spring announced the birth of their daughter Marilyn on June 10th at White Oak Hospital. Elaine and Stephen Wright of North Park announced the birth of their son Maurice on June 10th at White Oak Hospital. On behalf of their daughter Lucinda Monday, proud grandparents George and Irene Monday of Silver Spring announced the birth of their grandson Hector Whalen on June 11th at White Oak Hospital. Cannot turn the page. Well, they circled the last one. Hope we can pick that back up. The Monday grandparent one, they circled. You see, open. On behalf of their daughter, who's dead, Lucinda Monday is dead, but she gave birth to Hector Whalen. On behalf of their daughter, Lucinda Monday, proud grandparents George and June Monday of Silver Spring announced the birth of their grandson Hector Whalen. Why would you do it on behalf of their daughter unless she's dead, Lucinda Monday? A dead woman birthed a kid. Lots to explore. This is hellish
Look at
in
this
here.
wallpaper.
They must have recreated it after weathering
This
had
is
took
old
control
as
of it.
hell.
Everything here is old as hell.
I was expecting an old exterior, but remodeled
Wonder if
inside.
there's any money in that, making reproductions of historical places. Well, I know
Looks like
there
Du'Met
is,
is trying
because
to
there's
preserve
the
things.
Can't be
Greenfield
easy all the
Village.
way out here.
It's a reproductive of the old school one-room schoolhouses. Reproduction of a lot of the things before electricity.
January 1, 1956.
Horse and buggies, a lot of lumber mills,
What do you want?
the Ford Motor Vehicle Plant.
What's this?
It's
You've been doing your
interrogation
research,
footage
haven't you,
of
Special Agent Monday? What are
Monday.
my favorite television programs? Describe my first pet? What were your friends like as a child? What is this? You're taking a survey, you're trying to learn something. Would it kill you to be direct? You wanted to know what inspired me? As if I
It
wasn't an
doesn't
original?
sound like H.H.
Well,
Holmes.
maybe there was one man I found myself a little fascinated by. Henry Howard Holmes. Why? Because he was numero uno. America's first. The guy invented the trade. He set the benchmark, you know? Learn your history, Monday. Read a book. You think because I stuck a blade in some people and get off on it, I'm not smart? I, allegedly killed 13 people before you got smart enough to find me.
Wowie.
Rod is going to set in.
Right. That's it.
What?
But since we got here, I've been smelling something faint, distant.
Is this the door we
place it.
passed?
It's
Didn't we
decaying.
pass the door I didn't want to open just yet? The balcony. Definitely
There's
a
gotta
dead
be a
end.
way through.
Now we gotta go around. It's cool how they still let it play in the background.
There. See that key? Just need to find a way through.
Well, you don't know what that's what that key's to. Oh, well,
Old
the ladder.
house. Island beaches with dead fish, animals in the wood. Could be anything.
Whatever it is, it's dead as hell.
Yeah, 13's nothing compared to 150. Press the wrong sprint button. And where do we push this to? Just down? Push it forward. At least they kept it simple. No, straight lines. We got a ladder on the other side. We got a crouching scene
Keep your head
section. We got a ladder going down. I'd rather just jump. Now we're on camera. Smile. Now the cameraman gets the camera turned on him. It's a shiny thing over there. I think it's knocking a ladder down. We get up there using this. Now it's getting complicated. Now how do we get up on top of that? Must have to put it in between. But now how do we get back up there to jump across? I gotta see what I'm doing with this thing. Oh, we use that ladder to get back up. Close the gap here if we can. That's gonna be a diagonal jump. We might be able to do it. Not now. Rubble in the way. Something over here. A oobel.
Score.
That really has a skull on it. We don't usually see that side. So it looks like now we can't do that diagonal jump. That definitely looks like where it's supposed to be, though. Maybe, oh, maybe we, no, then where else could we put it? We'll have to find out.